Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to my Facebook Live video. For those who I don't know, my name is Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I'm on the east coast of Australia, and on the central coast, which is an hour north of Sydney. So welcome to a dreary January day. It's been drizzling on and off all day, so what better excuse to come in here after a busy morning and make some cards. So today I am doing a take 2 of my Thursday video. So I was live on YouTube on Thursday and I haven't grabbed that card, but it is like right there. I'll grab it in a sec. We use the Perennial Lavender suite. So we use the designer series paper and the stamp set. And I want to say, did we use, I'm pretty sure we used the Perennial Postage stamp set as well. Not sure if we'll be using that today, but I have grabbed everything out. So, I'm not sure what we're doing. I would like to stamp. I would like to hero the designer series paper. There are too many ideas going on in my head. Now, let me grab the card that we played with, rolling back along the floor on Thursday. So, this was a card inspired by one of the birthday cards I received. So that is what we made on Thursday using the designer series paper, the stamps, the postage, Perennial postage dies. We had a lot of fun with that. So I'm going to flip around. We're going to have a look through the paper, see what tickles our fancy today. And we are kind of going to go from there. That's where I'm sitting at today. And I've realized when I go and turn off my light, I am going to have to grab my water bottle because I'm without my water bottle. What happens if I get dry throat? So I will do that. How was everyone's weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend? Remember, if you're coming in live, please say hi. And if you are on the replay, please also say hi so I know you're here and I can say hello to you after the fact. So did everyone get crafty this weekend? I had grand plans on Saturday. If any of you saw the photos here on Facebook or on Instagram, I have very grand plans of crafting with my girlfriend, and we sat there for 5 hours chatting instead. And the crafting stuff stayed firmly in my bag. It did not go anywhere. Okay, so that's good. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh, what happened here? I lost my feed, which is exactly what I need at the moment. Right. So I am zoomed in way too far. Way too far. I think that's pretty good. That's better. Much better. We've got a nice view of everything that we will be doing today. I'll just turn off the light, grab my water bottle, which is right at the door, and I'll be back. That's still on heat, David. No? It's still on heat. Okay, so back with everything. Let's get this video up and working. I don't know, I feel like we're not straight today. What's going on here? There we go. Don't know. Maybe that's a little better. I can't decide today. There we go. Okay, I have 4 people here, but no one's commented. So I hope you are busy crafting along with me today. So let's have a look and see, because I do have these 6 by 12 pieces of paper that I can be looking at and using now. I am a huge fan. We used this one with the white Queen Anne's lace. I am a huge fan of this pattern, but I am a huge fan of, I'm a huge fan of both of these. And I'm actually thinking I might make 2 cards. Hello Maria, welcome, welcome. Hope you are well. I don't know that I want to use them together, but I do want to use these. That's what I'm thinking. Now, the B-sides for that are fine. If I were to use some B-sides, I don't know. Well, that I've got 2 pieces here and they do not want to disattach. See, this is a great B-side, but then again, I love the A-side. Thank God I got another pack of this paper is all I can say. Hello, Christine. How are you today? Okay. So, just going to pop this to the side for the moment. Just for the moment. I've got our 3 pieces of paper. I think that's enough for the moment. So what I'm thinking is B-side for this one that I can use across both, maybe. Just maybe. So I'm thinking maybe a landscape card with this one and maybe a portrait card with this one. So I just want to cut my full card fronts. So this, what I keep it simple is what I am trying to do, because this paper does so much of the talking. Although I love the stamps, but this paper is just calling me at the moment. And I may use the stamps. We shall wait and see what happens. Okay, so I have that beautiful card front that I really just want to add a simple sentiment to and leave that be. Hey Beryl, how are you? Now, this one, I just want to see what we will get. So here I will get 2 butterflies, which makes me happy. And if I leave those butterflies there and go here, I still get the butterflies, I still get that, but I also get this beautiful piece. Okay, so I'm looking at portrait and landscape at this stage. Okay, so I'm liking what we've got so far. Now, if I bring in this stamp set, this is where I just want to go, I just want to use pretty sentiments and move on with my life. Hey, Myrtle, because these papers need not much else. This is where I have issues. I mean, we all have issues, but see, sending love and best wishes, I'm loving that as a birthday, because it's like sending my love on your birthday, best wishes, have best time. So I'm thinking I will, if I can find it, sending love and best wishes. See, that would look really nice down there, because we've got it nestled in with all of this. Now, this one, because we used big hugs on our last card. Just bringing that in to remind everyone. And these are different pieces of paper, because this has the Queen Anne's lace and this like has like flannel flower type things, even though I'm sure it's not flannel flowers. I know you will get through, for you always, your love beyond measure. Maybe, do you reckon I should make a Mother's Day card and have this as Happy Mother's Day, even though my mum's a blue girl? I kind of like the Happy Mother's Day. So that's what I'm thinking. But I kind of, why am I putting the card in the stamp set? Oh my word. Hello, Bev. Welcome, welcome. I'm thinking of keeping it really simple today, but then I also want to stamp a card as well, because you know. Oh dear, it's very hard with this paper. So sending love and best wishes. I'm not sure if this will fit in here. I need to grab it off and just have a looky-see. So if I put it that way, oh my dear word, sending love and best wishes, that may work. The Happy Mother's Day will kind of go in this bigger one. Now if I went bigger on both of them, it may give me a little scope to stamp something in the background, or I could just keep it white. See, that one just makes it, I don't know. I'm going to get both out and we're just going to see. But I'm very happy with the square one. But these are all the beautiful dies. I am a little obsessed with Postage edge. Anytime Stampin' Up have done Postage edge, I have grabbed them with both hands. And a punch, a stamp set, I've grabbed them pretty much. So I'm hoping you like my DSP choices and my sentiment choices. So just looking at colours to stamp with. The blocks are very loud on the glass mat, I have decided. And for this card, I think I want to stamp in white on this one, and I do have fresh freesia nails. Vellum is not going to help me right now. I actually want, oh, okay, it's buried. I was using it the other day, and I've got a half-made project sitting on my desk, which is kind of not helpful about now, but that's okay. Okay, so I could stamp in crumb cake, or I could stamp in purples, or I could even use shaded spruce. I'm actually feeling stamping in crumb cake, because I think that will be a really, really nice, don't look at my faded label, but I think crumb cake will work nicely. I'll start with my scrap piece. Now, new stamps, rubbing my hand on. Hello, Miss Candy. How you feeling, my love? I hope you're feeling a little better. Lovely to see you here. It's lovely to see everyone. So I'm kind of going in the middle, because that will dry back really nicely. But what I thought was we could possibly stamp this one, or even these little ones, just as an accent. This is where I'm thinking. So this one's going to go, oh, diamond, no. I could never line the diamond up right, but you can see where I'm going. Now this one, I'm not sure which which die is going to work best. I need to stamp it first to see. That's stamped as crooked. Okay, just going to snip it out. I know it makes me so happy too, Candy. This is my second play with this paper. Just, yeah, happy. Get my mini, sorry, I'm sitting here thinking what my next move is, and I think we are just going to cut these. Sorry, I dropped it on purpose so I didn't get my whole hand in it. I lost my train of thought. That's okay. I'm thinking of my next move and what our next task is. So I'm going to cut the sentiments. We could also put a little bit of purple around the edges of these just to make them have a little bit of colour but not be stamped in purple, if that makes sense. So yes, happy Mother's Day. And I also said I have these the little flowers that I could do. Just trying to actually line up straight the day. That is straight. It wasn't, lining up handwriting you can't do, but if you have a day or a word that is more of a block type, you want to line up off that instead of lining up off the handwriting, because handwriting will rarely be straight. That looks lovely, but yes, I do need to add a little bit of purple, at least to the edges, and if not, a couple of stamped flowers. That will look wonderful. I still have this piece. Could have also stamped onto Highland Heather or something like that. That would have looked good, but I decided to have my sentiment. Yes, exactly, Myrtle. That's what I was looking at. Now I'm going to work out which die I want to use directly on the plate. So just lie this down and that actually works. Now I'm just going to wait to see what it looks like on my screen. I'm thinking that looks straight. So grab my top plate very carefully without moving anything. Sandwich that down. Because I don't want to cover up the pretty paper. Hello, Miss Donna. Welcome, welcome. So who else may be like me? Oh my God, that's perfect. Did not need the larger one at all. Who like me bought 2 packs of this paper because it's also beautiful. And you know, maybe having a child named Lavender as well, who happens to love lavender. See, just perfect. I don't actually cover up too much, which was what I was thinking. But feel like I need some ribbon. Now, this is my issue. My white ribbon, if I was to bring in white, is way too white. What do we think of adding some Pool Party to this? Because purple and Pool Party are like best friends. Just, you know, I'm just throwing it out there because I do have, oh, good, you did, Candy. Good, I'm glad we're of the same thinking. Do you think I can grab this ribbon out? And the answer will be no. Because I'm thinking tonally, this actually works beautifully. See where I'm going with this? Just that little bit. It makes it less papery, but also gives an anchor. Yes, Pool Party. Hey, Lorraine. Try it out. Always try it out, Bev. Always. I know. I was very surprised that it does work, because even this like very faded off shaded spruce does give the look of Pool Party. Okay. Oh, there's a piece of paper here. That needs to go over here. Okay. Great. I'm still thinking maybe a little bit of purple around the edges, and I may even have a brush that I don't need to re-ink that will have the perfect amount just to kiss the edges. So let's just pop these out of the way. Now using 2 fingers to hold, just enough to kiss the edges. And this is no re-inking, like I have not grabbed out an ink pad other than my crumb cake. So we can see here, just need a little bit more on this original top edge, just using a bit more pressure, but we can see how that just blends more and is less stark white. I am still thinking of stamping the flowers just in the corners of this one, because this one's going on this one, so it'll just be a larger flower element. Liking that, just kissed. Don't they look pretty? Just like that. I'll show you up close, because they're quite light, but they are just enough. There you go. Okay, so we have consensus on the ribbon. We have, sorry, I just want to get rid of that ink before something happens, which we don't want to happen. So that was just plain water. So that is now bone dry. Okay, so ribbon, are we bowing? Actually, I probably want to stamp this piece first, so I just want to use like these little flowerets. Okay, grab a block, and I'm thinking like Highland Heather, something fairly light that's not competing, but I want to enhance what we've got here. So Fresh Freesia is probably a little too pink, but as I said, I did choose Fresh Freesia nails, knowing that I was playing with this. Where is Gorgeous Grape is now with our regal colour? It gets me every time. Even though I know where it is, I do have to think about it each time. Yes, Lorraine, that was the plan on using it on both. So same products, same products, different DSP, and just kind of, so I did stamp off. So I went that way there, and then I'm going to use this way at the bottom. Do you like that? So that on there, quite like that, and I'm glad I stamped it off. But I meant to use Highland Heather and I picked up Gorgeous Grey. So I'm very glad I stamped off. It's all good. It's all the right colours and it will be popped up. So having it popped up will give it that little bit of space, breathing space. Okay, ink pad can go there, stamp set dies, brush can go over there, this yeah, I have quite a mess happening, and yes, Lorraine, it really is a mess at the moment, because I know Lorraine quite often pops in and my craft space I say is a mess, but yeah, I don't have any bench space at the moment. Okay, I love bows, so that is what I'm going to do today. Just going to leave that like that because I need to use my handy dandy friend, my reverse tweezers. Stampin' Up do have reverse tweezers in the embossing additions kit, but I find them a little stiff for my hands, where these ones are my tried and trusted friends. So what I do, tie the knot. I hold the knot with the tweezers, so then I can fluff around without having to hold tension on the ribbon, which is painful at the best of times. So I just want, so I want to keep everything flat. I don't want anything twisted. So I'm going to pop this through. Come on, please. And we, haha, I got it first time. And we're just going to pull. Okay, and this is where I start to zhuzh a little bit. And I still have my tweezers here. Okay, so my tweezers are still holding that tension. I'm happy now, so I just slide those out and I keep playing with this bow and knot until I am happy. Just want it a little teensy bit smaller. Now some of that tension I originally had has come off, which is totally fine with me. Okay, so you do need to keep pulling just to get that tension in the knot, otherwise with this ribbon you do just lose that. Just trying to zhuzh this. It's a little folded over. Just using these to tease that out. But do you know what? That is probably the way it's going to stay. Just going to cut it off the roll because I can still keep playing as long as I have enough of an end. Oh, someone's used these scissors, not on ribbon. Hello, Alice. I'm so sorry that my hands were off camera there. Sometimes it's just easier to have things close to me. Okay, that is good and the tension is right. So I normally have my finger on the knot to try and help me. There's glue on that. How dare someone do that? No, it was probably me. Okay. that's perfect. Very, very happy with that. Minimal wastage on my ribbon. Very minimal. And I can spin that around as needed. Oh, doesn't that just look lovely? Okay, I'm going to need a glue dot in a second to hold that down once I've got the right place. And I'm going to need some dimensionals, but I'm thinking I'm going to need minis because this is quite narrow. Okay, just pulling it down a little bit just so we get more of the picture. We've already got the butterflies there. So I do just... This is the packet that the dimensionals come in, and I just always have a sheet of each on my desk because that works well for me, because I don't need both packets, but I do just need a sheet of the minis and a sheet of the bigs, and that's enough to kind of keep me going. And then when I need a new sheet, I just pop them in. Now, choosing card bases is going to be a bit interesting because we've used Pool Party, and I may need to find a few Pool Party embellishments just to reinforce that colour. Now, I'm just going to see if I need any in the middle at the top. I think I will. So I'll go 3 across top, 3 across the bottom, but these span the ribbon perfectly because I want to have that connection on the paper, not on the ribbon, if that makes sense. I know they are adorable, Alice. I definitely agree. They just make a simple rectangle or square special. I think I actually prefer the postage stamps more than I like the deckled. Because I think sometimes, and this is just personal opinion, I think sometimes the deckled isn't pronounced enough. It's a bit too subtle, depending on what you push it on. Okay, so I'm just going to slide that into place. I'm going to pop the end of that ribbon over the corner, and that creates connection. Got a little bit of gel on my finger. I keep on catching it. We couldn't get it off yesterday during my appointment. It's quite, I kept on going, what is that little sharp thing? So I do just want to secure my bow, and I'm just going to use a glue dot. So I just pick it up with my scissors and I just slide it under that knot. And that is beautifully secured. So that is the basics of my card front number 1 done. Because the paper talks for itself, that's easy. Now, I just want to work out whether I want my ribbon going up and down. Do I want it going up and down? Because that's the direction of the flowers. So I'm thinking going up and down may actually look really nice, because then I'm not cutting the flowers. I'll show you both ways. So horizontal or vertical. Now while you guys vote on that, I'm actually going to look for some embellishments. So horizontal or vertical. Now I've got those. Ooh. Not that we're choosing embellishments now, but I'm just going to grab out some options. Oh, of course. Oh yeah, those two are options. That one's an option. I haven't found many pool party ones yet, but I'm finding lots of other things that would look really, really pretty. Oh, I've got brush grass butterflies. I'm not even looking at the comments yet, girls. Oh, is that pool party? Ah, yes. Right, we have options. Both ways, so you will have to make another card. That is not the plan, Lorraine. Good try, but not quite the plan today. Not quite. I think I'm going to go do something different and go up and down. So go vertical. Oh, yay. That piece of gel or polish just came off. Awesome. Okay, I did just want to put all of those in my handy dandy bin next to me. Okay, I'm going to put all these embellishments just off to the side to give us a little bit of space to work with. Oh, the back of this is so pretty. The pool party, I just can't believe how well it works. Okay, I need more. Great. So, keeping everything flat. And I think I will try and do a bow again. It doesn't matter where on the paper I do the bow because it will, now if I were the tweezers, I put you over here. You girls were no help saying either way will work, but at least I agreed that either way would work. And now I'll bring this back over here, this piece. Not quite the way I wanted it. I should have done it from the other way, but oh well. Oh, this one really, this knot really, really wants to come undone. Okay, I am just going to take this off and then pick up my loops, and I'm also not, whoa, almost lost that whole end. I'm also not pinching the ends, like I'm not pinching the ends of the loops. I'm like putting my fingers in and keeping the loops bulbous, if that makes sense. I am really holding this knot because I'm really liking how it's looking at the moment. Great, we are going to leave this one right here, and I'm going to do a snip just like that, and then do they're different angles. That will do. I don't think my second snip made any difference, but that will do. Okay, so what I would like to do is slide this down underneath. So because I tie it all the way around, I have the luxury of sliding it up and down. So now my hands are all shaky. Right, perfect. So some dimensionals. I'm liking how much space that's taking up. I may slide it a little more to the right, but I think we're good. Just roll up this ribbon. I'm heading towards the end of this, but I definitely have more, which is a good thing. Okay, dimensionals. Are these cards too simple, girls? Tell me, please, if they are, or if you think they are. It's personal opinion, of course. So I just want one in each corner for this because we are going to be using the larger dimensionals. We just need to keep that channel in the middle. Oh, look at that, finishing a line. Now that's accomplished. Simple and beautiful. Thank you, Bev. I kind of feel like I want to do some, I want to do something with the stamps before I leave. Even if I don't know. I might save that for Thursday's video and not use designer series paper as the base on Thursday's video, because I just can't give this up yet. I just can't. So I'm thinking of going here. That's a bit better. Okay. Now I do want to nestle this down into here and just like so. So I can still move this ribbon. There we go. So happy with that. Now, 2 card fronts done minus embellishing. Even though I don't feel like we necessarily need embellishing. Good afternoon, Mr. Brenton. How are you? I don't think we absolutely need embellishing, but we're going to give it a go. I must have knocked it. Okay, that can go just up there. Card bases. I'm actually kind of thinking of possibly using crumb cake. Now, go with me here. I just want to see. I think they are vastly different, though. Although crumb cake doesn't look bad. Just trying to keep the tone on tone. Or I could grab out Pool Party and see how we feel about that one. Or, you know, I could do one of each. They do not need to be the same. See, the Pool Party looks a bit nice. Or is it too much? Or do I stick with our purples? Get those fingers moving, typing away, telling me which way to go as I'm trying to lean and grab things. So that's a Pool Party. Let's look at this one on... no, it has to be on that. Wow. That one, the Gorgeous Grape, just looks stunning on that one. Sorry, I've done that. I know the Pool Party does look good. Crumb cake and Pool Party. Sorry, Myrtle. I may grab the crumb cake for this one. No, I mean I may grab the pool party for this one. Yeah, pool party, and I'm going to put away the crumb cake, but you know what it looks like. So then when you go and make a card, you won't be scared and you'll go, oh, that's right, Ellen tried it on crumb cake and it almost won. Fair enough, Carol. I know, they all look great. I'm not going wrong with any of it at all. I just need to, do you know what? I'm going to cut the correct folding card base for this one. But of course, my Gorgeous Grape is my last pack of paper. Oh. Well, as everything almost falls out. Yeah, there are no wrong decisions. Just going with my gut at the time. Okay, so have that. I think I may be needing to order some more Gorgeous Grape cardstock, so I don't believe I have a spare pack at the moment, which is a bit scary for someone who loves purple so much. I got something in the mail yesterday and I wondered how close to Gorgeous Grape it was. No, I want to score this one. Almost had a disaster there. And then we cut this way. Done. And that card base is there for Ron. Oh, do you know what? I even have celebration pool party. Oh, I have so many things that could work with this. Okay, I'll add that to the pile. Pile. Okay. Bone folder. It always sounds I'm using so much pressure than what I am because of the glass mat. I had someone mention that the other day. It's like, I'm not using that much pressure, I promise. Okay, let's see if we have a block. We are clear. I say that. Oh, no, we really are clear. What's going on? Now, I'm leaving this channel here for the ribbon. So we shall see if that works. Okay. Ah, gorge. Gorge. Love it. Just give those bottom and the corners a bit of a zhuzh. And I'll have they're roughly the same place, but one's portrait and one's landscape. Pole Party, Lorraine. That's a new colour, but I know what you're saying. Okay, so left the channel. Not that it's terribly bulky, but I don't really want glue going on the ribbon as such. I thought I'd made a left-handed card there for a second, but alas, I have not. Okay. Did I leave that channel too open? Quite possibly not, but I'm just going to pop a block on that for the moment, and we're going to make some determinations. that is not quite right. Even though that says pool party, that's not quite right. I have, no, too holographic. I have brush brass butterflies that I know will work. I'm not sure the fresh freezer is going to cut it. Of course, we have our purples that will work, but they may get a little lost. We've got our iridescent foil, which once again may get a little lost. See, these are the rainbow dots. So these may just work. So I kind of want to know pool party, purple or brass. And I'm just not sure the cork ones, they'd work, but I think they're a little dark. You're a long time out of school as well, Lorraine. That would be a culture shock. Okay. So where do we think we're at embellishment-wise? Because I'm being guided by you beauties today. And if I use the purple ones, I'd be using the Gorgeous Grape. Brass, Sharon. Okay, the brass ones I definitely happily use on this one. I wouldn't use it on this one because we've already got butterflies on it. So brass and pool party. So I'll pop my purple ones away. We'll use brass on the Mother's Day and the pool party on the butterfly card. Nice choices, ladies. Nice. And gents. Sorry, Brenton. Okay. So, will this want to come out? That is the question. Oh, I have some over here. Okay. Where is this one? And this one can go over here. This can come over here. So, I am a cluster kind of girl. So, I've misstamped a little bit here. So, I kind of like covering up my misstamping. So, only you, me, and whoever else watches this video knows. Because if I feel, and I'll show you after I retrieve the butterfly, it's stuck to my desk. Everyone, just pick up, please. There we go. I feel if I put one over here, it may get a little lost. So I'm just trying to cluster it like here. Now I've got two going in one direction, so I want this one kind of going in the other direction, and I think there is a lovely spot. So that just brings your eye into there. Hey Owen, I'm on my live still, mate. I know. I'm very sad she's not in with me, actually. Okay, I'll pop this sheet in the bin because we shall lose it. So that's that one. Your favourite Sweet Jodie. I'm glad you could make it in for the tail end. We've actually added some things that I personally didn't think could go with the sweet. We added in some pool party ribbon, which is a bit different, and we've added in the rainbow dots, because these have pool party in it. So we're just going to reinforce. We've reinforced the pool party on this card with the card base, And on this card, I am just going to use some embellishments. Just want to pick this one up. That's not what I wanted. Just wanted it right on the edge and not to scratch my new nails. Okay, so I think this one can kind of go there. And here. Sorry guys, just wanted it a little bit nestled in here, and then probably just one over here. Small or big? I think small. And then just one nestled in there. I think that's enough for that one. Oh yes, please do, Jody. Please do. So we've got the printer butterflies on this one, because I know Jody loves a good butterfly as well. This bow is being really naughty and has actually started to unravel. So okay, let's see if we can get that to hold. There we go. Surprised I fixed that so easily. Yes, butterflies are awesome. I knew you were a fan. So we have used the same products except for embellishments. So we've used the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. Okay, we did use the stamp set. So I got the sentiments from Perennial Postage. We used sending love and best wishes as a birthday sentiment and a happy Mother's Day card. So technically Mum's Mother's Day card is done. I did grab just these little accents here, just for the edges of our Perennial Postage stamp dies for the sentiments. So these go really, really well. I think I could use them on pretty much anything and it would work. We did do the tinsiest bit of blending on the postage stamp edges. I did stamp these in crumb cake just to reinforce the crumb cake, the brush brass butterflies, the rainbow dots, and the, if I can find the roll, where did that roll of ribbon go? Seriously, I'm finding the glue dots, the ink pads. I swear I'm going bonkers. It's because it's under the dimensionals. This is the Pool Party Grow Green ribbon in, what is it, 1 centimeter or 1/4 of an inch? What is it? So, 3/8 of an inch or 1 centimeter. I love this size because you can do nice floofy bows or you can do little petite bows. So they are the 2 cards I've made. I'm really happy I made 2 cards. Same but different. Different orientations, different papers, but just using the same products. Just shows how different cards you can get using the same products. I love the pop of white. I'm looking at what you're seeing on the screen rather than looking down here. And I love the sentiments on the white because they really pop on the card, and then you start to look at the designer series paper and the other elements. Okay, you guys have convinced me to use painted lavender by itself without designer series paper or maybe with a little bit designer series paper on Thursday's video. I really want to make some panels with these stamped elements because they're beautiful. They're stunning, but I need to use them. And I keep on not walking by the designer series paper. So if you want to see me play with painted lavender stamp set, come back on Thursday on YouTube at 12 noon and I will play with those. If you want any of these products, head over to my store and you can get both stamp sets with the coordinating die sets, the designer series paper, the gorgeous gems, all in a sweet collection together. Because if you want one, I can guarantee you're going to want them all. Okay, if you need any help, please don't hesitate in asking. That is what I'm here for. Hey Margine, I'm just signing off, my love. I hope you enjoy the replay. I will see you guys on Thursday with more lavender love. Have an amazing couple of days and I will see you then. Bye. Night, Ken.